Good morning and welcome to another Day in the Life as an Adjuster vlog.
You in the past, I'm in the future. You mad, they don't salute you. I need a bag.
Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you're new here, my name is Keela Trishan and I make videos on lifestyle, insurance, and mental health. I also do vlogs, day in the life in the insurance industry, day in the life with a toddler, all of the things. So if that's something that interests you, go on ahead and click the subscribe button below. Be sure to turn on your notifications so you don't miss anything from me. And if you are returning, thank you so much for coming back and thank you for your support. All right, so I just filmed a video actually in my car about some big news that I am going to share with you guys. I'm not going to share it yet because I have to wait until like everything is set in stone and the ink dries and all that stuff. If you've been watching, I'm pretty sure you can probably easily figure out what it is, but yeah, some good news. So anyway, in the midst, I still have a crap ton of work to do. I just logged in a little bit ago. I just dropped the baby off at school and I'm logging in. We have a team meeting at 9 a.m. It's about like 20 to 9. So I'm logged in, been logged in for a little bit. I'm just kind of looking at what all I have to do today. So I've been telling you guys like how I've pretty much just been in the field daily for like the last month. And I haven't really had time to like work my desk. Now, I've been logging in on the weekends to get some work done, which is not my preferred method of doing things, but I just don't have time during the week and I refuse to work all night. So been logging in on the weekends, but the last weekend I couldn't because my husband and we had an appointment, so I could not log in and I wasn't going to try to force it. And then I had a midday nail appointment on Sunday, and honestly, that was a self-care day, so I was like, we're just going to wait. I paid for it on Monday, of course. And then I ended up having like an impromptu inspection. Not so much impromptu, it was just that the guy hadn't confirmed with me like the week before. And so on Monday, I made sure I was dressed, and then he hits me up like, "Oh yeah, we still on? Like, I mean, we are, but you never confirmed, so I'm gonna be a little late, but I'll be there." So yeah, there was that. Yesterday being Tuesday, I had a tentative inspection, but they never confirmed, so I was able to have like a full dust day. Got some good work done, and I'm gonna be doing the same today. Like I'm in a space right now, and y'all know I'll be on top of my claims, but I'm in a space right now where people have been waiting, and people are hitting me up like, "Hey, what's going on with this?" And I'm just frank, like, look, I've been in the field. So I understand you want to get this taken care of. I do too. But I'm going to need you to exercise some patience because, like you can rush me, but that's not going to get it done no quicker, So, I say it obviously in a nice professional way. Like I'm going to need, like instead of my 2 to 3 business days that I normally need, I'm probably going to need close to a week to be able to get these things done. So I'm just letting people know that off the bat. Then next week, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I'm going to be off. So I don't plan on working over the weekend, but I might make an exception depending on like how much work I have left over on Friday because I won't be in the office. And then I have 2 days next week and then I start training someone like the week after. So it's a lot happening, y'all. But I'll say all that to say. What I've been doing is I'm like knocking out 1 or 2 big things per day because that's about all I can handle because I still have to answer calls and other things that come up. So I was able to get a couple big things done yesterday. I was able to get a couple big things done today. Or I'm sorry, the day before. And my plan today is to do the same. So I'm dressed in my regular clothes because same thing, like people have not confirmed. And I'm not pressing it. I'm not about to chase you. You don't want to get a claim. I didn't call you, left messages, sent an email. If you're not responding, that's on you. I'm gonna just use this free time, this accidental free time to get some work done. So that's pretty much what I'm gonna do. I'm just going through my activities. There's one estimate that I sent that was like really high. It was a PA situation. I'm waiting for that to get approved so I can send this PA this additional money and these documents so he can leave me the hell alone. It's another PA that just called me a second ago. I'm debating on just going to calling him back and just getting the call over with. He's not like, well, he's kind of annoying, but it's more because it was a transferred claim and there was some issues with like the previous manager and adjuster and that adjuster left. So then of course I inherited this BS or whatever. So I'm gonna call him back and answer his question, but I don't really want to get on a call right now because he is kind of long-winded. So I'll probably just wait and call him after I'm done with this meeting. But yeah, so I am just going to, not really much I can do in 19 minutes, but I'm just going to kind of go through my inventory and see what I have today and then just start setting up stuff so I can start like tackling. There's one more like really big one that I need to tackle and I want to work on that today because that guy, he took forever. This claim has been going on since last year. Okay. And it's funny because he's now hitting me up like weekly any updates, but like every other day. And I just had to shut him down Monday. He hit me up at 8:23 on Monday talking about any updates. No, ain't no updates. The update is for you to wait until I give you an update. Like, stop. Not when I've been asking you since July of last year for these documents. You had every excuse under the sun, and now I'm crazy busy, and you want to hound me. That's what we're not going to do. So I let him know that in a professional but stern way that you're going to have to wait. It's going to take some time for me to review all the BS that you sent me. So, yeah, excuse my energy, but these people be really getting on my nerves. They be testing me. But yeah, so I'm going to check back in with you guys in a little bit. I just wanted to, open the vlog, let y'all know what I had going on, but I'm going to let you guys know kind of what's going on after this meeting. You guys, I'm just going ahead and apologize, okay? I started the vlog yesterday and did not come back. Oh my God, it was so crazy. Like, it's a broken record at this point. You guys know it's been just so busy. I have a lot of claims and they just keep giving me more and more claims. And then I'm training somebody the week after next. I'm like annoyed because I'm off the first 3 days of next week. So I'm not going to really have time to like work my desk before I start training this gentleman. But you know what? This company is going to reap what they sow. I'm just going to go ahead and leave it at that because I'll be telling you guys in a future video kind of like what's going on. But yeah, so let me see. So like what all happened? I have this one claim specifically from like July of last year. When I tell you guys I tried to get out to this claim to inspect it, it was always like an issue with the customer. I tried to come out like after emergency services was done. I tried to come out before emergency services was done. So it was just a lot going on. But then also it was really busy and I didn't have time to keep begging these people for an inspection. So they ended up getting like a family friend to help them because English is their second language. So they got a family friend to help them with the repairs. And of course, the scope of work just completely expanded. So it went from like a bathroom and a family room to like almost the whole freaking house. And then the contractor's telling me like, oh yeah, the abatement company that came out, they tore some wires while they were out here. They put some of the belongings on the balcony, so they got exposed to the elements. So they're like replacing everything. Like I've got all these bills. Let me just say this. My initial estimate for like what I knew was owed was like $8,000, like maybe $10,000. Like it wasn't a whole lot. And then I get all these bills and they're upwards of like 50,000. Like one bill is 50,000. Then they got like other ones for like 14,000, 18,000. I'm like, what? So it's like approaching 100K. And I'm like, oh my God. So I kind of went off on the contractor like, look, you're pressing me to now review all this stuff. I've been asking you for months to get out there. Like when I didn't have like as high of a pending, when I kind of like had a little more control over my desk, whatever. I was asking you to get out there and you wouldn't let me get out there. And now you just want to hit me with all these bills, send me hundreds of pictures by text message, okay? And then like hitting me up every other day talking about what's the update. There is no update. The update is you need to wait. I waited 6 months, so you gonna wait a little bit, I obviously ain't gonna take 6 months, but I'm just like, no, like you can't just come with all this stuff while I'm in the middle of dealing with other claims and then like, oh, I want to get this over with. Yeah, I've been trying to get it over with. So there was that. So I had to like kind of comb through a lot of that information. And then I'm putting most of the work on him. Like, I don't understand this. So you need to give me a detailed explanation as to why this is owed. And then I'm gonna let you know if it's owed. So yeah, there's that. And then I had a PA situation. We sent out a vendor to give us a comparable bid and they came back super high, but it was like all warranted. So I had to go through that, issue the payment, prepare all the documents, whatever. And just like, a bunch of things. Like in claims, things just come up. So people will hit you up out of nowhere like, oh, there's something going on with my housing, or oh, there's something going on with this. And it's just like, Jesus. So yeah, it was a lot happening. But anyways, today and tomorrow I have inspections. I'm headed home right now to get ready for, I have a meeting first, like some little meeting, whatever. It's like a 30-minute meeting. And then I'm going to this inspection. It's not super far from my house, so that's good because I still have a lot of work to do. And today's Thursday. And then tomorrow I have this impromptu inspection. And this is what like irritates me about claims too. So I technically don't have time to do this, but it's like one of those things where like they force you to make the time. Of course, everything is urgent, so like you just have to figure it out. But basically, it was a claim that was transferred to me, a messy claim, of course, that was transferred to me, and the vendor that is on the claim, it's not one of our vendors, it's the insurance vendor. But basically, he's doing some shady shit. So we have to go out and like kind of do a re-inspection. My manager's coming with me, and then we're taking one of our vendors to like confirm some information. So that claim is far as hell. And I basically had to like rearrange a bunch of stuff to go out there this week because I'm going to be gone the beginning of next week. And then, you know, the end of the week, I'm just going to be kind of preparing for training and trying to, you know, catch up on stuff. So yeah, it's going to be an annoying Friday, but I think I'm going to let my manager know, that y'all got me effed up. Since I'm gonna see her in person, like I'm big on, like I don't really like do stuff over email. You know, if I can help it, I'd rather like tell you to your face that y'all got me effed up. Cause like it's just obnoxious. I did tell her, you know, just like the workload it's crazy. Like y'all are expecting me to do a lot for a salary and no overtime. Like this is insane. She's like, oh, you can talk to me. You know, you can always reach out to me. And it's like, I don't really need a pep talk. I need y'all to get it together. That's what I need. So yeah. So I'm gonna talk to her in person tomorrow so she can see the seriousness in my face. But yeah. Rant over for now. So yeah, I'm about to pull on my street and you know, going ahead and get myself set up. I did something different today. I had breakfast, y'all. Can I get a round of applause? Can I get a round of applause? Finally had breakfast and I feel so much better. Like just silly stuff. I literally had to tell myself, like, slow down, ma'am. Eat your food. Like, you be over here stressed out and hangry daily. Eat your food. So I was feeding the baby and feeding myself. But anyway, so yeah, I'll get back to you guys in a little bit, let y'all know kind of how the day is progressing. I'll probably get back to you guys after that inspection, if not before. What's up, you guys? So I'm back from my inspection. It was honestly not bad, you know. I was able to kind of get in and get out, get my information, get my pictures, and now I'm home just like updating all of the information into our system. It's a condo, so I'm gonna write the undisputed estimate, but I still need the documents. You work in insurance, you know, we need the HOA insurance declarations page, and we need the CC&Rs for the condo, because then those documents explain like what's primary or whose insurance is primary. So a lot of documents will say something to the extent of the insured or the unit owner is responsible for everything inside of their unit, like inside of the walls. Anything outside the unit, like in the common area, is the responsibility of the HOA. Now, some will say something to the extent that the HOA is responsible for all original materials inside of the unit, but the insured is responsible for any upgrades, things like that. So that has to be documented on file before we can move forward with any coverage. That is the only difference, or one of the differences with like condos versus like single homes. Single home, I can go in and, you know, as long as it's a covered loss, I can go on ahead and just write their estimate, pay them, we good to go. The situation, I have to do a little more legwork. So that's what I'm doing right now. I need to follow up with her HOA contact because I sent them an email yesterday as they asked me to get those documents, and I haven't received them yet. So I'm going to reach out and see if they can get it to me because I do plan on trying to get this taken care of, you know. Okay, y'all. So one of my coworkers actually called me, and I was in the middle of doing the last clip and she called me. We were on the phone for a while. And then I ended up having to take a couple calls, and I was like, oh crap, I'm vlogging. So I wanted to get back on. So I can share the news now because everything is basically a go. So I'm just letting my job, by the time y'all see this, my job will already know what's happening, but I got another job. So I'm still going to be an adjuster, but like a higher level adjuster. So I'm dealing with a little more complex claims, but my workload is going to it's going to dwindle. So it's going to be like more work per claim, but it's basically like, it's kind of what I'm doing now, but like on a smaller scale. I will have to drive a little bit further, but I'm only getting like a few claims a month. So I'll only have to drive like a few times a week. And this company encourages desk time, which my current company is like, oh, figure the shit out, you know, on your own time. So that's already a plus. More money. And I'm going back to hourly. So when I do work overtime, I'm going to actually be getting compensated for it. Not like now where I'm just slaving and my checks look the same. So I am like really excited, because I, you know, confirmed that the background check cleared and all that stuff. I'm actually going to let my manager know. I'm meeting with her tomorrow at an inspection for a reassigned claim, just a hot mess, you know, what they always be giving me, hot messes. So I'm meeting with her. So I'm going to just tell her in person, like, hey, just so you know, Today is gonna be my last day, and I'm gonna send her like a formal, like notice, whatever, probably later on in the day. But I just want to tell her to her face, like, this is what it is, and just wanted to let you know so you're not blindsided. But yeah, God is good. Let me just say that I've been definitely applying. Y'all know I've been applying. Everything hasn't worked out, but I do feel like this is going to be a really good opportunity. I am going to be having to go into the office to like train. So that will probably open up the door for me to do like what I wear in a week type videos for that time being, because the training is like 6 to 9 weeks or something. Like, it's a pretty decent amount of training, whatever. And since I have to go into the office for it, I think the attire is like business casual. So I'm gonna have to buy me a couple little things, because the last couple years, I've been working from home. And I'm still gonna be working from home. Let me just say that. Once I'm on my own, I'm still gonna be working from home, and I'm still gonna be like a field adjuster. It's just the training, because a lot of the restrictions have been lifted. The training is now gonna be back in person. So I am excited. Then one of my good friends and colleagues is going with me. So, we just can't get no better than that. But anyways, let me go ahead and get some work done, since they about to get all this work back. Let me get a little bit of work done, and I will talk with you guys in a little bit. That excitement that you feel when you're going to be off? Like, that's what I'm feeling right now, because, and child, I really I need some days to decompress from the trauma, okay? Like, at this point, since I know I'm leaving, everything I'm doing is basically just charity, I'm still getting paid, so I guess I got to work. So, I'm doing that, but I'm not about to be, I'm not stressing myself out no more. I already was like quiet quitting, like still doing my work, whatever, obviously, but I just wasn't about to be super stressed out like I was. But now I'm like, oh, y'all can't tell me nothing. I'm gonna keep it cute though. Keep it cute, keep it classy. Because at the end of the day, I do want to leave gracefully, but it's just like, this is just kind of one situation where they're gonna reap what they sow, So yeah, I'm working on a claim right now. This is something that I had sent to SIU a while ago, and I got it back in December. I want to say I sent it in like maybe, I don't know, October or something. It was in SIU for a while, but they sent it back to me, and I was not able to address it just because it's been so crazy. So the guy hit me up like, oh, I haven't heard anything. I'm like, you right. You ain't heard nothing. Like, it's kind of a crazy situation. So this is like a one-off. But I'm going to go ahead and just bite the bullet today. I'm going to look through his information, set up my little approvals and stuff, send the payment for approval, and then hopefully I can get this one done and closed, so then I don't have to transfer it to anybody else. That's another thing. Like, I don't want to leave, crazy stuff for people to handle. Like, obviously, if it's things that I can't get done before I leave, then it just kind of is what it is. It happens to me all the time. I always get people's BS. So, they're just going to have to figure it out. But if I can avoid that, I want to do it. So that's what I'm doing right now. Just kind of working on that one. And then I have like a couple of other like supplements and stuff I need to work on. So I'm just going to do that and, get ready for Friday. But yeah, I just want to let y'all know kind of like the update. Today I'm just kind of, moving through everything. It hasn't been too crazy. This lady did call me. I got to call this lady back. So I'm going to call her back shortly, and then just move on with like the rest of my day. It's 2:30, so I gotta go get little man in like an hour and a half. So I'm trying to I try to get as much as I can done before I go grab him, because once he gets home, it's his world. So yeah, y'all, I'm here. Good morning, everybody, and woo! Why did I completely forget to close out the vlog? Oh my God. I don't even remember where I left off. I'm pretty sure it was like Friday. It was either Thursday or Friday of last week. So it's a week later. It's Thursday, February 16th, and I've been on vacation the last 3 days. So today's my first day back in the office, and let's see. Again, I don't even know where I left off, so let me just tell y'all. I told my manager on Friday of last week that I was putting in my notice because I got another job, and I didn't put it in I didn't put in the written notice yet. I wanted to give her the courtesy of telling her because I was with her at an inspection. If this is like repeat information, I'm sorry. But yeah, so I had told her, and then she hit me up later on in the day asking about like a counter offer, like if there was anything that I wanted, from the company, because I guess her manager was asking like what could be done to keep me. And there's nothing. It's the system. Like, I don't trust this company anymore. You know, like, they told us that it was going to be one thing and now it's something different. So yeah, I'm ready to go. I don't even want to log on today, but you know, a real one still got to make her coins until I start the new job, because I don't start for like another 3.5 weeks. So yeah. And then I did tell them that I'm still willing to train the new person that I had agreed to train, but I'm gonna be leaving like a couple of days early. So I'm like, if y'all still want me to train them, I'm willing to do it, but my last day is gonna be like the Wednesday of that week, because I need a couple of days to decompress, you know, before I start my new job. So it sounds like they still want me to train that person, but I'm like, if y'all don't want me to train that person, that's cool too. I'm gonna take off the Friday before. So yeah, today I'm gonna put in the official written notice because she wanted me to think about it. So I'm like, okay, you know, I'll think about it. I already knew I wasn't gonna be staying, whatever. But the good thing was, like, when I told her, it was way more than 2 weeks. Like, it's still like a little more than a 2-week notice that I'm giving them. So yeah, I'm gonna just go on ahead and let her know, like, yeah, thought about it, still leaving. Bye. So yeah, but anyways, let's see, today what do I have going on? I know I have an inspection, which I hate to have inspections on the day back from being off for several days, but just like the way the work has been loaded, you know, that's how the cards panned out. So I'm gonna go on ahead and log in. I'm dressed already because I think the inspection's like at 10 or 10:30, and it's not super far. So I'm gonna just try to knock out some emails, return some voicemails if they haven't been addressed, and then you know, knock out that inspection, whatever. But the first thing I'm gonna do, as soon as I'm completely logged in, is going ahead and send my manager that official notice, just so it's on record that, yeah, I'm leaving. So yeah, I'll be keeping you guys posted, you know, just kind of on what's going on the next couple of weeks. I hear that like somebody else is like out. I don't know if they left the company or if they're on leave, but it's like it's bad, y'all. So yeah, they're pretty much reaping what they sow. And honestly, I'm all here to like watch people, like, when people do others wrong, I love to be able to experience the karma, like, you know, experience them seeing karma, you know, in real time. Like, basically they effed around and found out, you know. It was one of them situations where they thought they was gonna be able to get away with this, work people like dogs, and we were just gonna be like, okay, massa. Yeah, no, people are like, okay, don't even trip, I'm gonna go on ahead and just find me another job. So yeah, anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, definitely go on ahead and click the like button. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm. If you have not subscribed and you made it this far, go on ahead and click that subscribe button, turn on your notifications so you don't miss anything from me. I'm trying to put up videos like at minimum once a week. I've been slipping, and I apologize, I've been slipping just because it's been so busy. But like, usually when I don't put up a video in a week, I try to put up 2 the next week to kind of make up for it. So yeah, but anyways, go on ahead and subscribe, look out for your next video. And with that being said, you guys have an amazing day, and I will see you next time.
I'm in the future. You mad? They don't salute you. I need a bag, size is super. They turned your bag, it's like I never